Hi, this is Linda with Talking in American English, and we're doing lesson 41. We're going to work on the to verb mistake that I find many students are making in my classes, so I want to do a video to help fix that. So here we go. Putting two verbs side by side can lead to a common mistake for those who are not native English speakers. Sometimes putting and or but between them works, but it sometimes won't solve the problem. So let me explain this way. I sing and dance, or I sing and I dance. The two verbs are equal and independent of each other. And I could make it two sentences. I sing, I dance, and the meaning would be the same. You sing or dance. You sing or you dance. Two ideas. You sing, you dance, equal and independent of each other. We sing, but don't dance. That's we sing, we don't dance. They're independent of each other. We just join them by these equal connector words. The two verbs here are totally independent of each other, but that isn't always true. This is what I sometimes hear or see in writing. I listen to music. You want play a game. We plan go for a ride on our bikes. They try buy the tickets early. He hates go to work early. And there are actually two mistakes in that sentence because of the he, she, it rule. She fear walk outside in a thunderstorm. Again, two mistakes. It, the dog, like run around in the yard. So let's fix those mistakes. Besides adding an S to he, she, or it sentences when they're in the first form, which is the anytime form, there are two other ways to fix these sentences. The first way is to add ing to the second verb. The second verb becomes a noun, or grammatically described as a gerund, and it is a direct object of the first verb. Now, you can't always do that with ing. Sometimes you have to use to. And sometimes you can't use to, you need to add ing. But we'll see some examples of that. But when you add to, the second verb is now in an infinitive phrase, which is now the object of the first verb. So the first verb is the main verb, and the second verb becomes a direct object. Now, I'm going to give you many examples of this, but only look at the blue sentences for the correct way to say it and practice those. I listen to music. Do you say that sometimes? That's not correct. I like what? Listening to music. Or I like to listen to music. The second verb of the two has to be something else besides the main verb. Listening or to listen. Another example, you want play a game. Now, if we say you want playing a game, that doesn't quite work because want is like looking to the future, a desire in the future, and this sounds like you're already playing now, so that one really doesn't work very well. You want to play a game is the way to say that, the best way. We plan go for a ride on our bikes. We plan, you might say, going for a ride on our bikes. Most of the time we would say we plan on going for a ride on our bikes. And another way, which is very good, we plan to go for a ride on our bikes. Only the first verb is the main verb. The others become objects. They try buy the tickets early. They try buying the tickets early, or they try to buy the tickets early. He hate go to work. Now there are two mistakes because of the he. He hates, this is because that doesn't vibrate. He hates going to work early. He hates to go to work early. Either one would be correct. She fear walk outside in a thunderstorm. There are two mistakes. She fears walking outside in a thunderstorm, or she fears, now this one vibrates, so this sounds like a Z, fears to walk outside in a thunderstorm. It, the dog, love run around in the yard. First, we have to add our S. This vibrates, so it's going to be a Z. It loves running around in the yard. I mean a Z sound, not a Z letter. It loves to run around in the yard. Running or to run come after loves. Now, if the first verb is a different tense or time, we have anytime, now, past specific, past general. If it's a different one besides anytime, the rules still apply. But sometimes it sounds a little awkward, so we don't use both versions all the time. Now, all of these are more examples of what I've given you. If you've got it, you may not want to read all of these, but if you still want to practice, let's go through all these examples. For right now, I am liking play games. I am liking playing games. It's a little awkward to say I am liking to play games. It's possible. I liked play games. Now we're in the fourth form. I liked play games. I liked playing games. I liked to play games. I have liked, that's the fifth form because it has a have or a has sometimes. I have liked play games. I have liked playing games, or I have liked to play games. You are wanting sleep late. You are wanting sleeping late. This is a little awkward. I think it's because wanting is like you're desiring something in the future that hasn't happened, and sleeping sounds like it's happening now, and that doesn't work. So we would say, you are wanting to sleep late. You wanted sleep late. Not you wanted sleeping late. That's the same reason as before. You wanted to sleep late. You have wanted, that's the fifth form, you have wanted sleep late. But not you have wanted sleeping late for the same reason we mentioned. You have wanted to sleep late. We are planning eat at a restaurant. It's a little awkward. We are planning eating at a restaurant. it sounds like the planning is involved in how you're going to eat, the plans for that. So if you just want to say it's going to happen, you would say, we are planning to eat at a restaurant. We plan to eat at a restaurant. It's a little awkward. We planned eating at a restaurant, although it's possible because you're concentrating on the actions of planning the eating. But here you're planning to eat in the future. We planned to eat at a restaurant. And the fifth form, we have planned eat at a restaurant. Awkward, but you could do it. We have planned eating at a restaurant, but it sounds like the planning is about the eating and not looking to the future. We have planned to eat at a restaurant. It's more to the future. They are trying find the lost wallet. They are trying finding the lost wallet. It's possible, but it's a little awkward. It would be better to say they are trying to find the lost wallet. They tried find the lost wallet. No. They tried finding the lost wallet. Or they tried to find the lost wallet. I hope they find it. They have tried find the lost wallet. No. They have tried finding the lost wallet, or they have tried to find the lost wallet. He is hating pay the high price. He is hating paying the high price, or he is hating to pay the high price. Now, if you've gotten it, you may not want to continue, but I've still got more examples if you want more practice. He hated take the bus. He hated taking the bus, or he hated to take the bus. Those are fourth form. And then fifth form, he has hated fly on long trips. He has hated flying on long trips, or he has hated to fly on long trips. She is fearing have the surgery. She is fearing having the surgery, or she is fearing to have the surgery. She feared have the surgery. This is fourth form, but this is wrong. She feared having the surgery, or she feared to have the surgery. Now we have the fifth form because it has in there. She has feared have the surgery. She has feared having the surgery, or she has feared to have the surgery. It, the dog, is loving sleep on the bed. It is loving sleeping on the bed, or it is loving to sleep on the bed. It loved sleep on the bed. It loved sleeping on the bed, or it loved to sleep on the bed. It has loved sleep on the bed. I'm sure it did, but we didn't say it right. It has loved sleeping on the bed, or it has loved to sleep on the bed. Now, I didn't mention future. I'm going to put it in here just because you may want to know that too. It, or any subject, I, you, we, they, he, she, or it, any subject will, and then you use the plain form of the verb like in the anytime version with no S. It will love sleep on the bed. It will love sleeping on the bed, or it will love to sleep on the bed. I hope that helps, and I'll see you next time.